Hey everyone, this is Naomi Bautista again here. I hope everyone is doing well. So I'm here to, talk to you guys about the health administration slash management field. It is the major area that I chose to talk about today. And during my speech, I want to inform you guys that I decided to choose definition. So I'm going to be speaking about the definition in healthcare administration and management field. But before I started, I wanted to ask you guys a question that I asked myself when I first started, changing my area of study. As you guys know, I'm a medical assistant now, and I am currently in ASA college to become an administrator, to work my way up. I got to be a manager first. So something that I always thought about was, Naomi, do you want to be in a setting where you are not alone, but where you can construe more criticism and analyze better in an office setting? So my question to you guys is, would you guys rather be, actually exploring and visiting different places, for example, like the healthcare setting? As a manager, you normally just get your office and typically your staff comes to you. But when you are out there helping everyone else, you have to come out of your office. So do you guys feel comfortable being in a setting where let's say an office, do you guys feel more comfortable in your office where you can create your own ideas? How does it work with you guys? I decided that as opposed to going from office to office or place to place, that I like to have and contain my team leader skills with my peers in an office setting where, we can think to ourselves and we won't have any distractions. So now I am going to tell you guys why I feel it is relevant to understand and to learn about the healthcare system. Healthcare delivery is changing and spreading rapidly. It is important because when it comes to healthcare delivery, there's plenty of room for emergency situations that do occur that must be handled quickly with effective problem-solving skills. Maybe you can all learn what it is to deal with problem solving and, in my opinion, in the healthcare aspect. So, guys, my central idea is based on definition, as I already told you, in healthcare management. So, definition. Managers are given the hefty task of supervising large medical teams, whether clinical or an entire department. That includes budgeting, ordering medical supplies, or delivering medical policies. We also maintain employee records, and we even have the ability to work with joint community relations as well. Managers and administrators, anyone in the medical field, primarily we have many roles. For administrators and managers, their roles include creating staff schedules, creating supportive visits for patients. It is very important. For example, sometimes a doctor has a 10 to 6 and a patient can't make it till 7 o'clock. And, it's very important that as managers, we communicate well with our physicians, and we have the ability for our clinics to have extra hours, always very important. We also do things like track medical supplies, vaccines, needles, for example. Sometimes when patients come into a clinic with a pre-employment form and, their job is asking them to have a flu vaccine, we have to make sure that we have vaccines that we can give them that are not expired, needles, tubes that are not expired, situations like that, very important. So I'm going to also speak about, I'm going to go more into roles. There are 2 roles that I want to speak about. So the first role, primarily for managers, is the financial aspect. So healthcare has moved from private pay to a third-party reimbursement system. We basically deal with ratios, equity, and debt. There's specific planning of the usage and management of a company's financial resources to attain its objectives as a business concern. So that was for the financial aspect, because we mainly deal with financial stability. Very important to know that. We also come across with strategic planning. In strategic planning, we monitor operational financing items such as revenues, accounts receivable. We deal with cash flow and profitability. Strategic financial management encloses all of the above, as well as ongoing evaluation and adjustment. This helps keep the company focused and on track for future goals, to always get higher and higher with your company. You always want to make sure that whatever you do is for the safety of your customers and for your staff. In conclusion, guys, I just want to say that communication defines a lot. If you do not have familiarity with being an efficient leader, then you're going to just have trouble. So communication in a healthcare setting is one of the most important tools we have for providing great patient care and improving patient satisfaction. Managers, administrators, they're both expected to speak with patients and also their staff to determine his or her needs and solve problems with the most important thing is manner, a proactive manner, which entails to pretty much good things happening at your place of practice. Altogether, a great manager in a healthcare setting is defined by their effectiveness to produce great satisfactory with patients and numbers. Important numbers, financial, as we spoke about earlier, which include having excellency in communication. And guys, maybe it's just me, but I rather focus on numbers in a setting where I use all my undivided attention to provide great customer service worldwide. It's very important. So thank you guys for listening and have a good day.